The skeletal system includes all the bones of the body, plus the joints where they attach to each other. Our skeleton protects our internal organs, provides a framework or scaffolding that allows us to stand upright and move, stores minerals that our body needs to function properly, and produces blood cells. Our muscles, pulling this way or that way on our bones, produce movement. And without the protection of our skeleton, even a simple bump on the head or chest could injure vital internal organs. Pound for pound, the bones of the skeletal system are stronger than steel. The skeletal system is made up of 206 different bones, which come in 4 basic shapes. Long bones, such as the femur. Short bones, like the wrist and ankle bones. Flat bones, such as those in the skull or scapula. And irregular bones, like the vertebrae. There are 2 types of bone tissue. Compact bone, which is dense, smooth, and very strong, and cancellous bone, which is spongy and lightweight. Both types of bone tissue contain living cells, which help make repairs if a bone is injured or broken. A typical long bone has a main shaft called the diaphysis, composed of compact bone, and 2 ends called epiphyses, composed of cancellous bone. The main shaft is covered with a membrane of living cells called periosteum, to which muscles and tendons attach themselves. Inside the main shaft is a cavity called the medullary cavity, which contains bone marrow. Bone marrow stores fat, produces blood cells, and plays an important part in the body's immune system. The skeletal system is divided into 2 divisions. The axial skeleton, which consists of bones that form the longitudinal axis of the body, and the appendicular skeleton, which consists of bones that are appended to the axial skeleton. The axial skeleton includes 80 bones comprising the skull, vertebral column, and thorax. The appendicular skeleton consists of the bones of the shoulders, upper extremities, hips, and lower extremities. The bones of the upper extremities, or arms, are connected to the axial skeleton via the shoulder girdle. This consists of the scapula, or shoulder blade, and the clavicle, or collarbone. The arm itself is composed of the humerus, or upper arm, and the radius, and ulna of the forearm, plus the wrist and hand, which consist of 27 separate bones. Because of this large number of small bones, our hands are capable of more movement than any other part of our body. The bones of the lower extremities, or legs, are connected to the axial skeleton via the pelvic girdle, which is formed by the 2 hip bones. It protects the bladder, reproductive organs, lower colon, and rectum. In the male, the pubic arch of the pelvis is less than 90 degrees wide. In the female, greater than 90 degrees. This difference in width is necessary for the female pelvis to accommodate childbirth. The longest, heaviest, and strongest bone in the body is the femur, commonly called the thigh bone. At one end, it is connected to the pelvis, and at the other end, to the lower leg, which is made up of the tibia, or shin bone, and fibula. The tibia bears all of our body's weight. The fibula bears no weight at all. The patella, or kneecap, is a large bone between the femur and fibula. It protects the knee joint and tendons that form the knee. The bones of the ankle and foot must carry all of our body weight as we stand, walk, or run. And the 26 bones and 33 joints that make up our ankle and foot enable it to do just that. The entire skeletal system of an average adult weighs less than 10 kilograms. If you attempted to replace this with a steel skeleton that was just as strong, it would weigh 400 kilograms and still would not have the resilience of bone or the ability to repair itself. Harder than reinforced concrete, lighter than stainless steel, able to repair itself, bone is the near perfect material to provide the framework for the human body.
Be careful, you may hurt yourself. Do you think this man has more muscles than you do? You are wrong. Both he and you have the same number of muscles. Every human has 600 muscles. Even kids have 600 muscles. Do you know what kind of muscles there are in the body? Do you want to know about the muscles in the body? Okay. Start by taking a rubber band in your hand. Good. Muscles are like rubber. They are very elastic. All the movement in your body happens due to muscles. You breathe, digest, speak, and walk, all because of your muscles. Now, do you want to know about the types of muscles in the human body? Okay. Muscles in the human body are part of the muscular system. There are 3 types of muscles: smooth muscles, cardiac muscles, and skeletal muscles. First, let us talk about smooth muscles. Smooth muscles are also called involuntary muscles. Involuntary means they keep working by themselves. You don't need to put out an effort to make them work. See this fan? Oh, see? It started working without pressing the button. That's an involuntary action. Smooth muscles also work without any action from your side. Smooth muscles are found in our intestines, stomach, bladder, and other organs. They are found in between the outer covering and the inner lining. So they are sandwiched between 2 walls of these organs. Look at this sandwich. Imagine one bread slice to be the outer covering of your stomach, and the other slice as the inner lining of your stomach. The cheese inside represents the smooth muscles. Smooth muscles in the wall of the stomach and intestines help to push food down into your digestive system. Similarly, smooth muscles form what is called the sphincter, which along with your bladder helps to control your pee. Now, let's move on to the cardiac muscles. Cardiac means of the heart. Cardiac muscles are also a kind of involuntary muscle, as they also work without any action from your side. The heart is a cardiac muscle. It contracts and relaxes and sends blood into your whole body. Oh, you want me to stop? Do you want to ask something? Oh, you want to know which kinds of muscles there are in your arms? Okay, wait. Now we're going to talk about these in particular. The third type of muscles is what are called voluntary muscles. These are under your control. That means you can actively move these as you want. See? You can control these. These muscles are attached to your bones. There are small threads, like tissue. They tie your muscles to your body. Your bone movement also happens due to these muscles. See, at this catapult, rubber is tied to a wooden fork by a thread. Tendons are similar to threads, and muscles are similar to rubber. To tie muscles to bones, you need tendons. Skeletal muscles are controlled by our nervous system. When we want to move them, motor nerves carry a message to the brain, and the brain sends a message back to skeletal muscles telling them to act. Now, let's see the major skeletal muscles of our body. These are the pectorals, biceps, gluteus maximus, hamstring, calves, quadriceps, and triceps. You may know about muscles now, but that does not mean that you can pick up these weights. To pick up weight, you need to make your skeletal muscles strong. You need to exercise. You need to drink milk and eat a balanced diet.